he scoops it up off the ground and he's like, hey, you need some RTV? And he goes, oh wait, there's a wood chip in this one, hold on.
All right, guys, we are here at Scheid for day 2. We're gonna get straight to the action. We got David and myself racing 770 in the BMW and the 6-liter. We're gonna get you some more pulling content, driver interviews, ODSS content. Let's go ahead and get to it. Guys, so we're kicking off our driver interviews with a somewhat familiar face. What is your name, good sir?
Justin Ziegler.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
I run Ziegler Diesel Performance.
Okay, where are you located at?
Canton, Ohio.
All right, and what are we looking at here?
We're looking at my 06 Pro Street truck.
Okay. What's done to it?
It's got D&J engine, XG fuel.
What kind of trans?
Rossler Turbo 400,
okay.
Neil Chance converter.
And then what kind of like axles you got in here and stuff like that?
It's got 9-inch front and rears.
Okay.
All set up by Mosier. And they take all the abuse we can handle.
Okay. How's it been running this year so far?
It's running great. I really can't complain. Pretty much turned into a 490 bracket truck.
Yeah.
Goes and goes 490s, 490s.
It's been real consistent. You guys really have a pretty dialed in program for sure. Who what are you, Team Motec, Team Bosch? Where are we at on this?
Team Bosch, everything through Extra G. For Motec, do primarily S&S. Nothing bad about those guys. Like their system seems to work pretty badass too. But we have the Bosch, we know it well, and our team knows it well, and it works.
Okay. Any plans to back up your legendary 300 or 3,300 something number?
Well, somebody beats it for real.
Oh my goodness! All right, you heard it there, guys. It is a pretty truck though, for sure. A lot of craftsmanship in here. Guys, after a night of knocking noises, the WP development crew, I got a little dirty, not gonna lie, but it wasn't all me. They found a flex plate, a bunch of flex plate bolted, come out. We thought for a minute it had been a rod bearing. We had the oil pan off. It was a real gem of a night. We didn't get any of it on film because quite honestly, we were in bustle mode, but Ethan and his team got the trans put back in this morning, fresh flex plate. Shout out to Austin over at Waggler. He had a used one to get these guys going, and they missed Q3 for Pro Street, but because they qualified yesterday, they're still able to run today. And let's hear this old girl fire up for the first time. Fresh converter bolts, brand used flex plate. The rubber meets the road right here.
That's where the boys meet the men.
Yeah. How do you feel about our misdiagnosed rod bearing last night?
Well, we had misleading information from Horse Torch Diesel.
Yeah. We're not gonna talk about that glitter in the oil pan, are we?
Listen. It was fresh oil, but we were out of inventory at WP Developments on new filters, so.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. It ran good. Credit to the star of the show last night, really coming in clutch. David, you were there.
I did it all. It was like I was by myself all night.
I literally was just handing you tools all night, huh?
A lot of them I still had to get myself.
Yeah. No, it's got to feel good for Ethan and his team to get this fixed. I'm not going to lie, I did maybe about 0.5% of it. And I just kind of, sometimes when you're working with somebody else's toolbox, you kind of get in the way. I think torquing the rods with the oil pan kind of half dangling was definitely the challenge for sure, but it feels good to see them and be able to go down the track. All right, guys, we got a little more pause. We got another 590 Pro driver here. What is your name, good sir?
Will Cunningham,
And what do you do for a living?
diesel mechanic. I own a shop in Concord.
Okay. And what does your shop specialize in?
Transmissions, engine rebuilds, repair, pretty much.
Cummins,
anything.
Power Stroke, Duramax?
That's it. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, and what truck are we looking at here?
So this is a 2005 Ram 1500. Runs a 6.8 Cummins solid block, TH400 Rossler.
Hold on.
And it's pretty competitive in 590. We're just now getting it dialed in last round, so.
Yeah, we just got some footage for you. You want 594?
Yeah.
All right.
So I think Mitchell's edged us out a little bit. Maverick's running strong today, so it's gonna be close for sure.
Oh yeah. Best pass. Have you ever turned it up past 590 or?
I have. It'll run a 560 without thinking about it.
Dude, that's crazy.
5.4 should be pretty attainable. So.
Okay. And what brand turbo 400 you got in this?
So it's got a Rossler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
So I rebuilt that early in the season. It broke. Rossler was actually nice enough to send me some parts, so I built it myself.
Is this the old TS data logger?
It is.
So I had one in the Dynamite truck.
I love it.
Yeah. Killer, dude.
So we're still on factory ECM. All the logging and data acquisition stuff is ran through the TS.
Heck yeah. Well, I appreciate it. If you guys need a good shop there in the Concord area, that's about how far from Charlotte?
About 15 minutes.
Okay.
So right outside Charlotte.
Take a look at them. Well, guys, unfortunately, during our driver interview, we missed Cordova going 397, but huge congratulations to those guys. I know they've been fighting for it. 397 in qualifying in dragster. I'm not sure if that's a record or not, but that is definitely #1 qualifier. All right, guys, we are up for qualifying round 1 in the 6.0. We went from a 62 to a 78 jet, same tune-up. We're gonna try and get that 770 number. I think we might be close to either putting it on the trailer because it's broken, or going real fast for a 6-liter. The 6-liter Legend here. Listen to this. Well, guys, in the spirit of not ruining everyone else's weekend, we're just gonna park it. I don't want to scatter this thing and then ruin the track for everyone. It's too hot to do it. So we went our best pass ever. We went 778 or 779. Let me show you the time slip here. All right, let's take a gander, shall we? 779 at 83 mile an hour. Our best 60 foot at a 168. I thought it was a sportsman tree. It ended up being a pro tree. This is David. So technically we did get the win. We killed him on that reaction time. So for right now, my 6-liter win lined up next to the BMW is faster. However, it's definitely knocking pretty good. You guys can hear it in the video. We got good base oil pressure. Everything seems to be fine. It's just knocking. So like I said, to not ruin everyone else's weekend, we're just gonna park it, kind of putz it on up the trailer, and then I guess we'll get some more parts ordered for this thing. It really kind of sucks. We just got it together, but it is what it is, and we'll get if we need to, another short block. If it's a lifter or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Austin Denny kind of thinks it's either a lifter or a like small wrist pin on the connecting rod. So we'll have to obviously pull the cab off and take a look at it and get some parts coming. And it is what it is. It's still fun. We went our personal best, and I love it. So we're gonna get you guys some more racing action, maybe some more pulling driver interviews, and let's get back to it. It's really eating at me. We just pulled the oil filter and there is nothing in this sucker. Like, nothing. It looks fantastic. Like, no metal, nothing. Like, you'd think with all the knocking it's been doing, it would like have something. So we're gonna keep looking. I'm gonna try and get some crank thrust measurements on here, and we'll keep you updated on what we're gonna do. Guys, so we did the oil filter, checked the crank thrust, everything that the guys over at Austin Denny's Pit told us. What we found is the flex plate in park and neutral is going like this, and then as soon as you put it in drive, it spins true. So we think either the flex plate to crank or the converter to flex plate, or the flex plate has cracked itself. So we're not gonna drag race anymore, but I think we're gonna see if we can throw it on the dyno and get some numbers for you guys. We're here doing our first real dragster interview, and one of the very few females in the sport. What is your name?
My name is Maddie Graves.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
For a living, I actually have a desk job, so I work with a government contractor back home.
Okay.
This is a hobby of mine.
All right. And what got you into this?
My dad.
Okay. And
Back there.
what's your dad do for a living?
My dad owns a diesel performance shop, Highway Customs.
Okay. And for those of you guys that live under a rock, back in, what was that, Mike, 17 or 18 was the last year of the crew cab?
18.
18? Okay, so UCC 18 is where I first recognized these guys. And what do we have here? Obviously, it's a dragster.
Yep, so it's a 272-inch wheelbase Spitzer chassis. It is a true twin-turbo Duramax diesel dragster. I am the only, well, not the only anymore, Paul Vasco races with us, but I am one of 5 diesel dragsters that run ODSS right now.
Okay, and what kind of engine is in it?
So that is you want like, what generation?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I know the Duramax crowd gets really wrapped around the axle, blocks, heads, you know, that kind of stuff.
So it's a stock block.
Okay.
But it's all Wagler.
All right.
We call it a Frankenstein because it's got a little bit of every generation except for L5P. So
Okay.
every Duramax you can think of.
Yeah, I love that when you watch this thing spool up, the nitrous like fogs into the compressor wheels. It's so cool.
It's
And
actually not supposed to do that, but it looks cool. So.
yeah. And what's the fastest pass to date on this thing?
So I am currently, as of right now, we'll find out in about 2 hours if I still am, but I'm the world record holder. I went a 394 at 190.
Okay.
Michael just went 397 at 189, so he might get it today.
Yeah. But you guys have had it for a while, right? Wasn't it Virginia Motorsports Park, or was it Maryland?
I set it at Maryland back in May.
Okay.
And I went 396 in November of last year.
Okay.
So.
And the current points leader, right, in ODSS dragster? Heck yeah. You ready to do this again next year, or what?
Yeah. And I love the dragster class. We're all very close-knit. We're like a big family over here. But I definitely would like to get in a door car.
Yeah.
Whether it's diesel or gas, just broaden my horizons a little bit.
Heck yeah. And then do you have like any YouTube, anything like that you want to plug in here?
I do.
People to follow you?
I have a YouTube.
Okay.
Oh God, Matt does my YouTube for me. Maddie Graves 128.
Okay.
Everything is social media wise is Maddie Graves. Very easy to find. So.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck today.
Thank you.
Guys, so obviously Hunter Coffee was the truck that let go. We just got told the motor split. Everyone's fine. Ethan's good. No debris. Hunter got out of the truck. Obviously they're gonna be cleaning the track for a while, but the block just split. Everyone's okay. Poor Austin gets a lot of bad rap for always being the guy that ruins the track, but it was not yet him this weekend.
Because it's got the SCT in there.
Right there. Oh my goodness. Guys, we're here with the M&M Repair dyno. We're strapped down. We got Everett on ghetto fog duties. His choice, not mine. Say your prayers for this thing.
I talked him into it.
Yeah.
Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah. We're gonna shoot for the moon. Let's see what 205/30s can do. All right, guys, so dyno recap. We had Everett ghetto fog it. We sprayed two 110s on the Max 5. Boost hit 54 PSI, and we are holding in our hands the 1,088 horsepower dyno run for this stock bottom end 6-liter. So, you know, I'll tell you this, we went as fast as we could on the track, personal best on the track, 1,000 horsepower 6-liter. Dude, I'll tell you what, these Fleece turbos are just built different, guys. All right, guys, so update, Aaron is fine. They're gonna get his truck somewhat loaded on the trailer, but the important part, trucks can be rebuilt. So, it sucks, but that's the risk we take. And he'll be back, I'm sure. know it's been a good weekend and everything still drives in the trailer, but you're tired. Got the 6.0 strapped down side by side. Gonna be hitting the road back home here in just a little bit. Hopefully you enjoyed that 2-day series of Scheid Diesel Extravaganza 2023. It is Sunday morning. David and I are officially headed home. My voice is shot. And for those of you guys that don't know me, I am not a drinker at all. The sun just beats you down. Like, I don't know how guys drink in this weather. They're a different breed. But all in all, a couple of nasty wrecks. Everyone was okay. That's all you can really ask for. And record, Michael Cordova, that record does count. I was asking, apparently you don't have to back it up in the ODSS, so I'm sure he will go threes again. But huge congratulations to that team. I know they've been fighting all year for it. And your winners, you had Mark Roger won 590. I believe Landon won 670. 770 was Dustin Minturn, which we did a driver interview with him in his Duramax. ET, I believe, was Kevin Phillips. Pro Street was Justin Ziegler. Pro Dragster was Michael Cordova. The only thing I'm not sure is on Pro Mod, I don't know if Johnny Gilbert or Austin Deutsch won, so I do apologize. If I find out before this video goes up, I'll put it. But guys, we did it. We'll have to set some new goals for the 6-liter. We went 778 or 779, made 1,000 horsepower on some nitrous. Still runs. That flex plate rattle has stayed consistent, so we'll get that fixed once we get home. David raced 770, went out first round against Ryan Riddle, but it is what it is. And I don't know what's next for the 6-liter, guys. I guess we'll regroup and set some new goals. Big thank you again to all those guys that have helped us. We had Austin Denny all weekend giving us advice, leave harder, more nitrous. And then we also talked to the guys over at Outlaw Diesel Services as well. They're another 6-liter group. We did a driver interview with them as well. And then, dude, just shout out to that Fleece VGT. That boost hit about, I want to say it was like 54 pounds, 52 pounds of boost. That thing is a legend. I messaged Chase. I said, this thing gets the certified stamp of approval. Super happy we were able to do that. Obviously, it is a nitrous dyno hit. It is not a racetrack time slip, but with what we weigh, with what we ran on the track this weekend, it says that we are putting down right at 750 horsepower to the tire. So again, is the dyno off? Is it not off? I don't know. Did I think the number was a little high? Absolutely. Did we hit it with a absolute metric ton of nitrous? Absolutely. So you know, it is what it is, but we'll set some new goals. The turbo swaps are still coming. Don't worry, we're not giving up on it. We just got to regroup on the flex plate or transmission area, and we'll be back out ripping. But again, thank you to all those companies that have helped us. Fluid dampener, Air Dog. We still have to put the big Air Dog on, as well as Warren with these 205/30s, and yeah, couldn't do it without them. And that's gonna be it for the live action, guys. Hopefully you like this video. If you are a racer or a fan or whatever, share this video with your friends, family, co-workers. Let them see what this motorsports is all about. Like, comment, subscribe. And as always, guys, I'll catch y'all on the next one.